second Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. I have been to my physiotherapist this morning, so I'm feeling a damn sight better than what I was feeling this morning. He's got rid of a few aches and pains, which is lovely. Already raring to get crafting with you. Hey Sheila, how are you? So today I am playing with the stamp set that I haven't played with you guys. I have done a whole class on this card. I'm yet to film that class yet, so it will be out in the near future, but we are playing with Reindeer Fun. So last Thursday we played with the designer series paper. And today, hey Bev, today what I wanted to do was focus on the reindeer images in the stamp set because I adore reindeers. So whenever Stampin' Up comes out, oh yay, I love being on the telly. Thanks for telling me, Bev. I feel all famous when you girls put me on your telly. Yeah, when Stampin' Up puts out reindeer images, if majority, there was a reindeer image last year that was a little bit too traditional for me, but these ones are the perfect mix and I do love them, and I love that they both have accessories. So this jumping one has a harness, and this one has a bow for the neck. Hello, Ronnie. Who else has popped in? Sorry, I'm just making sure everything is working on this side. Who have I got? Ronnie, Margine. Thank you so much for joining. Love that you're all saying hello to each other. That is awesome. So we're going to do some colouring. And I'm thinking I'm going to do Stampin' Blends. It's going to be nice, easy colouring and easily blendable to get a nice shaded look. I could also, do you want me to do one image with coloured pencils and one image with blends? Because you have time to tell me that. The only idea I have is that I'm going to color these. I haven't thought any further, so we will definitely be doing our creating together as usual. So you guys get a say, which I like. I like you girls coming here. You're not just watching, we're all participating. Those that are live, those that aren't live and on the replay. I love your feedback anyway. Okay, one of each, Sheila, I can do that. Now, just before I spin around and get started with the creating, I want to remind you of the October happenings with Stampin' Up. First and foremost, we have up to 30% off our kits collection. Now this includes the 2 brand new kits that were released on the 1st. So one of the kits that is available is this beautiful home decor piece that I do keep on my wall. I love it. And this frame is also a piece, but I have personalized. I have 2. One is just sitting in the back of that box, back of that trolley, but this one I have popped in a wood piece of paper because my team is Wicked Woodies, and I display and use this in my classes for my class cards. The other kit from last month is just here, and I shared that in September. That is the Card Keeper kit. Unfortunately, the Christmas decorations are currently unavailable, but they are coming back. Not sure when, but they will definitely be coming back. I'm not sure whether it'll be this month, but the Christmas decorations are worth it. They are gorgeous. And the other thing is we do have a starter kit promotion. Now, I did want to get that information up and I didn't quite get there. So basically, at the moment, when you join Stampin' Up, you get extra value in your kit. So I think it's an extra $51 off the top of my head. It's all coming back to me. that it is $286 rather than $235 for $169. 95% of demonstrators join for their own discount. You get a starting off of 20% off all catalogue products, and that goes for our, of course my computer's not being kind, that goes for our catalogue products and our online catalogue products. Hey Donna and Dawn, how are you? Yes, I was right, $286 worth of products. So if you have any questions about being part of my team, please don't hesitate to ask. Now we also have World Card Making Day coming this Saturday. Normally I do plan an event, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because me and my hairdresser forgot to make an appointment, and he rang me at work the other day and went, Mrs. Woodbridge, and I said, yes darling, and he goes, I've seen the other client who her and I normally go on the same day back to back, and he goes, I don't think we have an appointment. Consult my diary. I had noticed the grey hair, and I'm there going, oh, surely I've got an appointment coming soon. And in that moment, didn't have time to check my diary, and I said, oh, I don't have an appointment. So I'm going to visit him this Saturday before World Card Making Day. So it is on at 2 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Daylight Saving Time. Because we do start daylight saving this, oh, is it Sunday or Saturday? Now I'm having doubting myself. Today's the 3rd. It is on the 5th, which is Saturday. Yes, it is on Saturday afternoon for 1 hour, and we are playing with the ephemera products. But even if you don't have those products, it's always a great event, and quite often we get some sneaky peeks at things that might be coming up. I don't know, I don't have any insider information, but that does often happen. So 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. and you can register up until Friday. I want to say that's correct. No, it is on the 5th. The 5th is in 2 days. Yes, it is on Saturday. Sorry, I'm doubting myself, dates left, right and center at the moment. Too much is going into my diary because David's new job. Oh, you're registered, Margine. That's awesome. That's awesome. I normally do a Zoom, but I don't think I will. Good morning, good afternoon, Nicole, my side. Good morning, your side of the country. Yeah, I normally do run a Zoom after, but I'm undecided. So if anyone wants to join me on a Zoom from 3 o'clock, awesome, Donna. From 3 o'clock, just do some crafting and hanging out. Tell me, and I'll be more than happy to set out a Zoom. Oh no, that's horrible. Mother Nature is not being kind to you guys at the moment, but that's okay. Okay, let's get crafting, otherwise we will never ever get anything done. Who owns the reindeer? For a second. So I'm not talking about the paper today. We may use the paper in the background, but I am undecided on that at this stage. So at this stage, I have just got out the paper. Good afternoon, and how are you today? Oi, that's not nice. Sorry, my replay screen, because I'm not on the correct screen, decided to turn off. You don't have it, but you're tempted. It is so tempting. It's so pretty. I like the bells. I like the tree. The tree's really cute. We've got a bit of dottage and starage, and we've got the holly and the holly berries, and I think they can go around the neck of the deers as well. So we've kind of got 3 accessories: the bow for this one, the harness for this one, and I would say that the holly maybe might be able to go on both. I'm not sure. I'm going to grab my light and I'll be back and we'll do all the things. Now, when I say I am going to use coloured pencils for one of these images, I am not going to be using water. I will just be using coloured pencils because I really do like the pencil texture. Convincing you will not be hard, Ronnie. It really, really won't. Like, these sentiments, as you can see, they're well used. They need cleaning. Well, they need the back of them cleaning by the looks of it. I know, there's stickies there. So what I will likely do is just stamp both of these in Memento ink. Not my favourite black ink, but if we're using blends, that's what I like to do. Now, another thing we may be able to do, and what adds really nice texture, I've got this sentiment was a reject. Actually, the sentiment wasn't a reject. The colour of this paper was a reject. So I still may use this sentiment, but I've got all this paper I can use, so we're going to use it. Hello, Miss Cindy. Hello, Tess. Oh, thank you for popping on to say hi. Are your travels going well? South Carolina, you have gone. Oh, Nicole would love a World Card Making Day Zoom. Okay. Well, look, I may just do it. I've been toing and froing, but I can't do anything beforehand. But I can definitely do something from 3 o'clock. So that is easily doable. Scrap paper. Okay. I did wonder if I dealt with that those dates. I had to book in one appointment and then change some others the other day. And you know, if you're at your crafters, your scrapbook or your scrap paper is always what you're going to use. Now, if you have ever tried it, and we may do it today, oh, that steps beautifully, is using coloured pencils with or over blends. So it can just add some great shadow texture as well. And we may, and note I say we may use the matching dies for these today, because I do. Where's Cheryl when I need to count to 10? Where is she? I'm sure she's probably sleeping, but really, really, really. No, Sheila, that is not for just Australia. I'd happily have anyone who would like to join, can definitely join in on the Zoom. But you guys may not have had your event before we have our event, because they're all in local time, I do believe. So yes, but no, that will be open to anyone, but it'll be 3 p.m. my time, so it may actually disregard some overseas people. So, and what time would that be? Like 6 o'clock your time? 3? Are we 3 hours difference across the ditch? I know it'll be earlier for Nicole, because she's on the other side of the country going earlier, but it'll be 6 p.m. New Zealand. Okay, Sheila, thank you. Now, I'm going to ask a really, really ignorant question. I think I know the answer. Oh, it's 3:16 now. Okay. So, is New Zealand all in this same time zone? I'm assuming you are because you're a skinny country. But I need to ask. Okay. So, we're going to snip this one off as if our first stamping just never existed and didn't happen. Yes, you are. Okay. I never knew one way or the other, so you know, I thought I'd ask. I thought I would ask. Okay. And do you know what? If I was smart, I'd grab my trimmer and trim this out as well, because then I will use this as my paper testing, my color testing piece of paper. Okay, because I do love this sentiment. It's just I ended up stamping it on vanilla, maybe? Can't remember. Cannot remember. That's pretty even. I'm happy with that, and then I'll just snip off the rest later. Put that somewhere where I am not going to stamp on it or colour on it. Okay. Now, I am thinking, I'm just thinking, because I will show you. These are the cards I made for my reindeer class. So I have already coloured these ones in with blends, and this one's just lots of die cutting and just stamping the sentiment, and then this one's, I showed you guys this one last week. So that is my class, and this video will go into my class set of videos. So I'm thinking I want to colour this one in with blends. Oh, and ours kicks in this weekend, Dan. I can't check. I can check on my iPad. I think it kicks in Sunday morning. So we don't kick in till like 2 a.m. or whatever Sunday morning. Anyway, okay, now I just need to get my little colour swatch here. Or I could use one, oh, sorry. Mr. Woodbridge, I will be live.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Sorry, the guide dog's getting roused on and David forgot I was live. Okay, so these are our colour collections in medium, deep, medium, light, medium, and light. That's how we categorize them. When they first came out, they weren't categorized like that, but they do have these numbers. So I've written beside them what they are. Okay, so I'm thinking of maybe doing this one a bit lighter, or I can use, or I could use grey granite, pecan pie, or crumb cake. I'm thinking crumb cake might actually look good, because normally I use these, but I just wanted to show you those colours. Is this crumb cake? No, that's pecan pie. That's too deep. It's this one at the top. Is this crumb cake? Yes, crumb cake. I'm thinking I'll make it crumb cake. So my aim is to keep its belly white and the fluffy bit of, bless you, and the fluffy under bit of the tail. We do have some markings here of where we do have shadows, So we're just going to work with that. Okay. Now this is probably going to be a bit darker than what you think it will be. So I'm just going in with these bits. So I've got here and I've got here. Maybe I should have done that one on the underside, but you know, it's all good. I normally do put a shadow just out of the lines. Oh my god, is anyone surprised? And just on the underside of the chin, a little bit under these antlers here. I think that's all the shadowing I want at the moment. I can always come in and add more. Actually, what I might do, I may even zoom in a little bit. Hello, Miss Louisa. Okay, I'll zoom in and then I can zoom out. She's joined us for the colouring portion. We'll see how long she lasts here on the floor. Okay, so now I have my crumb cake light. Oh my dear word, I pulled off the wrong end. I got the bullet end instead of the brush. Okay, let me see here. Yep, that's good. Okay, so we didn't end up using that for this one. So what I want to go in first and foremost and do is just circular motions around all these parts that I have made darker to blend them out. And then I will put a single layer of colour over the whole piece. That's kind of how I do it. There are many different ways of colouring. No way is right, no way is wrong. They are just all different. Okay, I am remembering at this stage to keep my white belly. So I've already done that. Just up here on the ear, I think I will keep a little bit of pink in the ear, because I mean really it is kind of realistic, but it's kind of not. It is, you know, it is, but it's not. So actually that colouring looks really good already. I do know where I want to add in a little bit of shadow, because I forgot to put it there. Is just right there, and then I will blend that out a little bit with just a few dabs of that. So just a little bit along here, and then I normally just round it up to kind of nothing. So that's how easy that basic colouring is. Nothing too crazy. My pink must be elsewhere, and I don't want to wake up Louisa. So we are going to go in with dark bubble bath. Ooh, that's very pink. But I'm also thinking about giving just a hint of a rosy cheek. Now, sorry Louisa, you just stay there, sweetheart. Sorry guys. Just want to... Louisa, did you pull that ribbon out so there's ribbon all over the floor? Did you do that? put your head down and go back to sleep. It's okay. Hello, Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, you missed the moment that I needed you. I needed to count to 10. I did say I needed you here. But there you go. Okay. I'm going to blend this pink out on the ear just a titch. It's a lot dark. I like the light for that reason, and I am just going to go around the body and try and push down where I have gone out of the edges badly. Not even badly. You can just go around, pop those areas back in. Actually, that wasn't too bad. But then I just want to let this dry off and see what it looks like. Okay, so happy with that. I could add some extra detail, but do you know what I might do? I might do this one in just colored pencil and then do hybrid blends and colored pencil for this one. Now, you girls who are living in my computer just need to shimmy across to the side so I can grab them. Hey Felicity, how are you? Okay, great. Here is this. That's funny. Of course I woke you up with that, Cheryl. Well, I did send you a message not long before I went live, so obviously that woke you up. Okay, so these are almost both sets of our coloured pencils. So Early Espresso would be a good colour to have out. Crush Curry, maybe not. Not Cajun Craze. That's basic black. The one thing that is kind of missing in here is my browns. Or I could use basic grey, because it doesn't matter, they can be grey. Who has rain or deer close to them? Cheryl, what colour would you, or what Stampin' Up colour would you describe your deer as? Okay, that's not helpful. I know not all of these sets currently appear as they should, but basically, yeah, these three colours no longer exist. Only Espresso, basic grey, basic black, so I may need to grab out the black and we'll just experiment and see how we go. But I've got the advantage of pressure with the coloured pencils. So, oh, you napped. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, Cheryl, I feel special that you napped so you can watch me. If my scissors will go in the right spot. Okay, so I'll just pop those blends to the side. Make sure I'm in frame because I am zoomed in. So I'm going to kind of do the same thing as what I've done here. And God, I really love that crumb cake on that deer. That works really well. I'm going to keep a white belly. Okay, so I'm going to go in with like a heavier hand in the areas that it's kind of showing me. So I'm kind of using the same process, but with the coloured pencils. So just going along back there, a little bit here, where the legs cross over. So I'm not doing any crazy shading, but I am doing shading. So now I'm going to go in with a much lighter hand. Actually, just want to run this down, that's better. Just wanted to run it down on the angle so I wasn't getting those harsh lines. Well, not so harsh lines. Okay. Now, this is where a circular motion can work really well, so you're not seeing the back and forth lines like this. I always think colouring in a circular motion can help you quite a bit. I probably started this totally wrong, like doing the up and down on the legs, but I am using a much lighter hand. Does this type of colouring take longer? Yes, but that's okay. What colour for what? I don't know. I don't know. No idea, Cheryl. This is early espresso. I don't know if that's helpful to what I said. I'm really, truly not sure. But just going in with a light hand. Circular motions. And then I can always go back in and darken up any areas that I would like. And then if you're using circular motions, it doesn't really matter what direction you're going in. But you can see I am going a lot lighter than where I was. So I'm kind of thinking, I can already see I want this area a little darker. So you definitely get texture this way. I could add water to get smoothness, but as I said, I wanted to show you the two methods. Oh, I did need to get out the pink for the ear as well. So here I can, so I would like to mimic what I've done. Sorry if I'm covering too much up with my hand, but so you can see here I can then go into these areas and just pump up the shadow where it's kind of needed, and then we can build that base color up to where we're happy. So I'm going to make this bottom bit darker. And by just adding a couple of layers, you also kind of get rid of a lot of the lines as well. So I still think this is fairly easy, and for me who has hand issues, my hands are actually going really quite well, because the only time I'm really gripping it is to put down that harder layer of colour. Okay. I think that looks really cute. And of course, if you wanted to smooth it out, you could just grab, what do we think? Oh, I'm doing good with this colour. A blender pen. Do you, okay, I'll show you that. I don't know if I have a blender pen that's not ancient. Right, I am going to test. So a blender pen is different from a Stampin' Blends. Oh, hang on. So Stampin' Blends comes preloaded with colour. This has a blending solution in it. Oh, this still works. So you can see how this is really smoothing out the lines. But unlike the Stampin' Blend, you can't go over your colouring a lot with the blender pen, otherwise you will peel your paper. So let's do some smoothing here. So that is just activating the colour with a little bit of moisture, smoothing out what I've done. Oh, I did add a nice amount of pencil to make this work really well. So going over in circular motions again, and I can go in and add in my my shadowing if I am losing a little bit of that shadowing or the darker areas. So I might actually, what I'll do, I'll show you the difference between the areas I've blended and the two legs. So you can see I've just smoothed it out, but it actually still looks like fur because of the way I have, yeah, well, you get 3 blender pens in the pack, Ronnie. I'm surprised this still works because I do rarely use blender pens, but me doing this maybe makes me want to use them more, because especially with animals, because I really do have that fur-like texture from the pencil. That looks really pretty. Okay, and then what you have to do, you have to scribble off the colour. So that is now clear and ready to rock. I do maybe just give me a looky-see here. I do need my Flirty Flamingo because I do want to add some pink to the ears. So just with the blender pens, give them a bit of a scribble off when you're finished. So that's my Flirty Flamingo. And of course, if I'm going to scribble this really, really hard, I'm going to get a really vibrant Flirty Flamingo. But I'm just going to give a little pink cheek. Oh, that looks really cute. I'm not going to blend the little pink cheek, but I am going to blend the inside of the ear. There we go. So that's just a very soft pink. Oh, hang on. So no hope for me. Gave in and bought cherry cobbler in cardstock. Put colour stickers on it while watching. I have 3. I have ink on 3 fingers. I know. Cherry cobbler's the worst for colour everywhere. Okay, so that probably has dried off. Do you just want to add in just a touch? I just want to bring back these areas just a touch. Nothing too crazy. Just a little bit under the chin here. And a little bit just under the antlers, because I still do want to add my bow. So I've still got my bow to add here. So you can tell me what colour you think that bow should be. I'm very tempted to make this little bubba grey, because you know their colour doesn't come in straight away. So let's just, now this one is a little bit more delicate to colour because we have, this one's so little. So little. Okay, and just there. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure I just want to try and find that flat edge on the pencil. But as we found out, we can smooth it out nice and easily. So just go in with a light hand, circular motions. This one certainly won't take long to colour in. Oh, I forgot just a dark area just there. Okay. So just by adjusting the pressure that we're using, okay, I do like the blender pens for this. I think I've always taken a harsh line, and I'll show you what you can do with the blender pen with that harsh line. But look, you forget, and you get your favourite colouring in techniques, and then you forget about nice ones like this. And I just want to put a little on the inside of the ear, and the last thing I will give her is blush. I have used them to even colouring using re-inker. Yes, you can use them with re-inker as well. So, and that's probably where I've gone wrong, because often you want softness of colour, and that's very hard to get with the re-inker. So the one thing you can do is kind of pull out the colour from a darker line. So I'll just show you with the risk. Yep, I've started peeling that paper already, but you can see I've tried to pull out the pigment. Oh, sorry, I've tried to pull out the pigment from that coloured line, but I have just started to peel it. So that's something you just have to be very careful with, that you can definitely peel the paper, because this is more water-based. It's not alcohol based like our Stampin' Blends. So this one I call colour and colour and colour, add so much pigment, and I'm not going to peel the paper. Will I flood outside of the stamped lines? Absolutely, but I'm not going to peel the paper. Now, I don't think, I love using the grey for this one. It looks so cute. Just need to get in there. That was very, very light. And then, there we go. I think I've blended everything. Just blend this a little bit into the snout. Okay. Oh, that's super cute. Okay. Just need to add in a little bit more of this shading. The good thing is you can go back in. So, and this definitely will have softness now. So just add a little bit here, a little bit here. But look, really didn't take too long to do these images. In the whole scheme of things, we've done pretty well. Okay, and just a titch of blush on the cheek. Oh, so cute. Okay, whoops. So that is our colour pencil and blender pen. That's our image. I know it's such a cute image. You wait, I've still got to put accessories on these. You of course don't need to use the accessories, but I want to show you the accessories and how they work. Okay, now because I have so many pencils and everything like that, I'm just going to corral them. I love my baskets. They help so much. Oh, that's your favourite one, the mother and the calf? Although the mothers don't have antlers. So I'm led to believe anyway. But I do prefer them with the antler look. So, do I make it a red bow? This is my question. Oh, that's what I wanted to check out too. I wanted to see which one the holly fitted. So, this is kind of how we do it. Okay, the holly does fit this one, and the holly actually fits both of them, which is good. So do I think I want to show you the bow because it looks really, really cute. And then I've got the body harness as well. Where's body harness? It's up here. Okay. I haven't used that one yet, but I'm sure it won't be hard to use. Okay. So, I'm thinking red will look cute, and I'm thinking using real red because then if I use any of that paper, it will match. Mama reindeer. Oh, Mama reindeers do have antlers. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. That is good to know. I am just going to zoom back out. So you saw majority of the colouring zoomed in. Wow, that looks good zoomed out. Okay, so not Poppy Parade. I want real red. Okay. They kept their antlers longer than the males, so therefore all females pulling Santa's sleigh. Do they keep their antlers longer because they don't have fights with each other? Like the boys? Boys being boys, of course. Okay, that stamps beautifully. Okay, so we can use our normal ink over the pencils. And that just fits in perfectly into the nape of her neck. So that is that one done. And I'm dithering about which colour I want to use for the bodywork. Obviously I'm going to use a brown. Just let me grab the colour wheel, turn it over. So we've used crumb cake. Do I use pecan pie? They're next to each other. I think the pecan pie might work really well because it is quite a good leather type colour. I'll show you a bit closer. The pecan pie. I know. Bev, you and I have learnt new things this video. I love it when I think I know something and I get corrected and it's like all good. All good. Yeah, but the boys are bullies and fight each other and, oops, sorry, and lose their antlers. Santa had a girl squad. I know, I love that too, Leslie. Sorry I missed you coming in. Thank you for the comment on the nice colouring, Bev. I'm quite chuffed. I've used them to even colour using re-inker. Yes, I addressed that. We were talking about that. Yep. Yeah, we've got a good girl squad, don't we, Bev? Can't wait to see you girls again in March next year, even though I talk to you most days. Actually, I want to stamp this kind of on here to see how it'll look on that. I think it'll look fine. Just need to remove my over inking on the block because we don't want to ruin what I've already got there. Okay. The moment of the truth. Now, I forget who says that. Someone actually says it, and it's not just my husband. Okay. I think I've got this pretty right. Yes, I do, and it looks great. Is it perfect? No. Does it look okay? Yes. So, that is the bodywork. And the colour works really, really well. Maybe I just need it a bit further down, but it works great. The resort, we're not staying at a resort. Oh no, we've just got an apartment. Just an apartment. It's fairly close. It actually looks quite modern and nice. Not sure if we have to share beds or not. I can't remember that fact. I should remember it because I'm the one that booked it. But yes. Okay, so I think I'm going to find the dies and we are going to cut these out. So I can just use my mini Stampin' Cut machine because, oh, maybe we can't. I don't think I can with this one, which means I probably should have stamped it further up so I could have used a circle. Damn. It's okay, it's okay. We can check. We can check. The dies are not living here, so that's okay. The dies must be in here. Okay, heaviest box in my room. Stylish shapes. I am going to grab that out and reindeer fun. No, it doesn't have her bow, so we shall think on that. We shall think. Machine. So this may require something else. I'll see. Oh, my nested essentials might work. Hold on. No, radiating stitches are too long. Let's grab this back. Don't mind my adhesive sheets flopping over there. It's the best place for them because I use them with my dies. So I like to keep like things together. Where did I shove this so far back? Did I really? Cherry Beauty, no. Playing in the Rain, no. Wanted to Say, no. Cheerful Daisies, Hot Air Balloons, Deckled Rectangles. That may just work. Fluffiest Friends. I did think Fluffiest Friends had retired, but they were the second one there, seriously. Okay, so I thought that one may work, but that one will be too small. Okay, that's fine. Curiosity Hewitt. And I will put my radiating stitches away. Oh, I don't need the silicone mat though. Okay. What events will the grand flow will your events be in Grand Florida? What is perfection? Exactly, Sheila. But it will cut off half of that bow, which I don't want. I don't know. I know there will, I don't think the event is in Florida this year. I think you're thinking about the incentive trip that the qualification just finished for the incentive trip, and a lot of our demonstrators earned a trip to Disney World. Okay, no. Okay, we may be just hand cutting this out in a rectangle, because I think the one we need, which will be this one, and this piece, no, too small. Yeah, I'm going to cut off the bubbies, and I really do need it like square like that, so that's not going to work. That's okay, we tried it, we can only try. Okay, that is that discounted. Right. No, I'm talking about on stage. I did not earn the incentive trip. I will be honest with you, nowhere near close to earning the incentive trip. No. This is on stage in March next year. No, look, the incentive trip would be lovely, but not something I'm aiming for. I'm more aiming to keep my title. I did drop back a little bit. I haven't got much to earn it back. Okay, is that one? That one's too small. I think we're just going to be die cutting this one out and then putting it on this size circle. So that works. I'm just going to keep this connected to that. Oh, don't put it on something magnetic, Helen. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I've got a purpose. Don't know what colours we're using or anything like that. Bev, stylish shaped square. Very good thinking. I'll just grab them out again. Too good, Bev. Oh, just slide out, please. Thank you. It's like I feel like I have zero room. I'll just... Thank God my dies are in pouches, because a whole set of them just went on the floor. In the pouch. Okay, that one, too small. Let's see the next one up. I love my little magnet. Now, Bev, think you might have a winner there. And then I can just do something with that area. Okay, I can die cut both. Woohoo, thank you for that suggestion. I'm there. You heard them. No counting required. Thank you, Cheryl. And they barely moved. Oh, winner, 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 winner. Okay, so I just need to move this one to the side. And I just want to grab off. Just grab off that one. Okay. We are motoring. All good. All good, all good. We know what we're doing. Put these scissors to the side. Don't require those. I shall need plates for my machine, other way round, and we're motoring. It could, true point, Bev, true point, but I kind of would be looking at the smaller one though, the next one down. Let's look. Just do you reckon that'll look better rather than cutting it out? And then I'd have the larger square to mat it on. That actually works really well in that. Okay, Bev wins. Yes. Yes. Totally with you. No counting required now, Cheryl. You weren't here for the counting before. Okay, so let's... Okay. Let's go. One more crank. One more crank. Okay. Oh, that looks pretty. Really, really nice. Don't use the jewels, which would be the nails. Okay. Oh, that looks really sweet. Little bit off, but that's okay. I would have liked to have made it a bit more even, but you know, no one's going to judge me for that one. Okay. Now, let's go in with the next one where we are definitely using the larger one. So these two are definitely sitting straight. So I just need to go down. Where's my cut line? My cut line is in the middle of that. So we will have to add some shadowing to the bottom of this one. Not so much to the other one because he is prancing in the air. Okay. Is that doesn't look straight, sorry. It's just painful when I am just trying to work with what we've got. Right. I think that's I would like to pull that die down more, but we have no paper to do that. Okay, let's see how we went. Not totally straight, but that's good enough. So I shall grab the, just thinking which one I want. I think I want Smoky Slate. And this must be over here. Smoky Slate Light is what I want. No, not the bullet tip. I want the brush tip. Oh my dear word. Judge Cheryl. I know you're making me, that is very true. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Saying what I haven't said yet. She sure is making me work hard. Okay, so we've just got those, and I do kind of knock the colour back a little bit with the colour lifter. Now the colour lifter, as I say every time, it doesn't lift colour. It pushes the colour deeper into the cardstock. So it gives you the look of lifting colour, but doesn't actually lift colour. So those are now nice and knocked back, so you can see where that saturated the colour through on the back. Now, where's my other image? We've got 2 images. Now, what do we do with said images? I have no idea. We might grab some of the designer series paper because it needs using. I did think though maybe, see we've got this, I don't, hold on, sorry girls, you're just slightly in the way. Oh yeah, you can push me, Cheryl. You can, I promise. I don't bite much. Okay, leave these here. Let's grab our paper. I'm probably looking at B sides of the paper. Possibly that one on that one. Possibly. Too busy. Is that too busy? Because that works. Color-wise it works. Or I could, so this one I can do 2 ways. Let me see what else I have. I'm not sure about that. I could put this one in with, I could put that one on that, put a red mat around it, and put him with his other her with her other rain. I know, but you can. I mean, you can push me, Bev. I mean, sorry, Cheryl. See, I'm trying to get things done. Okay, so reindeer or check or bells or trees. This is what I need to know. Now, I definitely need a red mat for this one. This one I cannot do a mat for because I do not have a bigger one. So we may maybe blend the edges, maybe leave them as they are. I'm not sure. I think Louisa and Owen are trying to have a conversation. Checks and trees. Checks and trees. Okay, this is what we've got. Okay, so okay, so I've got red out for this one, so this one's going to go with red. Now, because you've gone with the checks, I'm thinking I need the green rather than the red. Oh, have you given up on Owen, Miss Louisa, and you're coming to talk to us again? Okay. Now, no, that's a bigger piece. That's okay. Just working out what pieces. You're not sure about the second Bev, okay? Green on the checks, yes, actually. I just put that whole pack of paper away. So I just need my little colour charty thing here and go reindeer, and it's garden green. Okay, so let's grab out our garden which I need to stand up. I actually can't reach it. Okay, garden green, do I? Yes. Ooh, I've even got a square in here that is a great size for a scrap. There we go. Okay, bring back the machine, which Louisa is guarding. She's a very good guard dog. She goes and greets everyone at our front door, checks them out. She doesn't growl at anyone though. I don't know whether that's good or bad actually. Some people I'd rather she growled at. Why are you sniffing my... Oh, you're sniffing my ankle because of the cream that the physio used. Hey, Louisa. I just got a cold nose on my ankle. Okay. Right. That can go over there. This can go here. Not sure. Do I just cut a red square for the trees one? Do I just cut a little square? After 17 years, due to current circumstances, oh no. Oh, Leslie, that's sad. Things have certainly dropped back for me as well, so I certainly feel that I've got less people coming to my in-person classes. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. But you do have until the end of next month, so that's pending. That's the end of pending. Whoops. What just happened? Oh, my laptop just went dead. Just let me plug that in and hopefully I will get back on. In the meantime, I'll just continue crafting and we'll get there together. Okay. So, this one is this one. I think we definitely need something red behind it. I know I'll do a red card base, but it just needs something. Let me turn this on now. Now, this one, just going to have to log into my computer, so just bear with me. There we go. Don't say the password out loud. You kind of mouth it in your head. Oh. I have to stay quiet to make sure I get in the right password. Right. Whoop, that's the score. Okay, let me refresh my screen. And then I think we're apples. Okay, so just for the moment, kind of constructing two cards at the same time. Have no idea what I'm doing for sentiments, but yes, I like that one a lot. That looks great. This one, very similar design. We could go sentimentless on them, or I can certainly add a sentiment. So just tell me what you think. Okay, what did I miss? Yes, you can enjoy being a customer, yes. Right, okay. Fair enough. fair enough, Leslie. Yeah, you want to be buying stuff because you love it. And yeah, I get it. And that's, I was picky with the pre-order for the whatchamacallit, for the online exclusives, because I bought stuff that, and that's normally what I do. I know you guys and customers would like to see other things, but I only buy stuff I love because I won't use it if I don't love it. And that's pretty much the long and the short of it. If I don't love it, I won't use it. So it's just a waste of my hard-earned money. Okay, that red is working well. That looks really good under that. Do I need to cut a circle, or do I just need to pop this up? Do I need something around the edge of this? What's that? Sorry. Congratulations on providing 17 years of crafting. Yes, absolutely. Round of applause for you. For the one on the check, using "May all your days be full of cheer" seems to fit because Reindeer looks like he's dancing. Yes, he does. Now, I am going to do a quick check to see the red. The red kind of gets lost. So, I think we're going to go garden green. And I know you girls know I love colour. A white would look equally good. But let's see. Oh, look, and I already have one Ellen prepared earlier. Woohoo! Love it when Ellen prepares things earlier. Yes, I am talking about myself in third person because this was me of the past. Yes, that garden green looks great. And then I will do a red sentiment. Great. I don't think... see, Christmas is better together is perfect for the mum, for the doe and the baby deer. What is a baby deer called? I know what the cut of meat of a baby deer is called, and that's venison. But I don't know that, like, what a baby deer is called. So please educate me. May your days be full of cheer. A fawn. I knew that. I actually knew that. I'd forgotten. Thank you, girls. Oh, my dear word. I don't know if I now sound ignorant or not. But anyway. Right. So I've got that. And I've got Christmas. Christmas is better together. Okay. And there is a company, I do not think they exist anymore. Used to be called Lawn Fawn. And they had really, really cute images. Okay. Oh, I think Louisa and Owen are going out for a walk. That will be fun for them both. Okay, so I think I have a good strip here. Maybe. That is the perfect strip. I love that. Love it when I have like the perfect length or just the perfect piece. And let's have a look if this works for this one as well. It does. So I have two of these. I will pop these away.
We have an immovable obstacle.
Which is?
A dragon.
A dragon?
What a dragon.
Do you? Is there a water dragon out there?
It's just in the middle of the driveway.
Great. Well, can you shut the door so we don't have a water dragon inside the house?
Oh, come on, this way up, water in here.
Oh my dear word. I think Owen is going to try and encourage the water dragon inside the house. God help me, please. No, he closed the door and off he goes. Oh, lawn fawn is still available. Oh, I swear I still have their scrapbook papers. Oh, and they're a stamp company. Stamp company lawn fawn. Okay. No, I'm thinking of something else that used to be a scrapbook company. It's okay. I'm going to do both of these sentiments in real red. And we'll see how we go from there. Oh, God. We're going to be a little bit longer, but I did do 2 different lots of colouring. So I thank you girls who do hang around through all my assembling choices, because I know my videos are often longer. So, well, let's just say they're always longer. But I never mind anyone watching me in sped up on the replay, because I watch. Oh, that's crooked. That's okay. I'll just grab out another piece of paper. And I didn't have the end of that cheer. I think that's crooked as well, but less crooked. That is much better. Happy with that. So that one can go off to the side. That one can go in recycling. And now we just need a piece for this. So what I'm kind of looking for is a piece with a flat edge. Now, how does that work? Oh, that works great that way. Okay, stamping off. Yes, that is working beautifully. Okay. Oh, yay! Yes, I do surprise myself. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, I haven't done anything too wrong today. A calf or a fawn. There you go. So would the fawn be female and a calf male? I don't know. I'll wait for my friends to answer me. Okay, so trim these out. I'm going to move these inky stamps because I don't want to get any ink on these. So we never did get an answer of am I putting red around the doe and the fawn or leaving it just as a single layer. Just while I'm doing this, I will need that consensus, please. Yeah, that is crooked, but I'm just going with it. Okay, I need to trim a little bit off this edge. And then just a slither off this edge. Yep, that works. Sorry, I'm off screen. I've got stuff at the top that makes it that I can't. That is crooked as well. I didn't look crooked until I just cut it. Oh well, these things happen. Don't know. Single layer on dimensionals. Okay, that was one of my considerations as well. So, but I do need something around this, and kind of thinking picking up the granny apple green. Kind of, sort of. I have 0 scrap. So let's just grab this piece. Well, that piece is a scrap. That's also a card front size. Right. And then this one is going to be in the garden green. See what scrap I have of that. Oh, I've got plenty. Plenty. Do I possibly have anything the right kind of width? Maybe this piece might work. This piece might work really well. Okay. If I can pick it up. Yes, that piece does work really well. Okay, so now we just need to snip this one. Okay. Now, what have we got here? We've got 2 inches. So if I just go 2 1/4, so that's 5.1. So if I go 5.6. Okay. Go over there. I'm always left with a pile of cardstock to put away. So that looks good. Liking that. And what measurement do we have? So we've got 3.5. So I want to go 4. Great. Okay. Got this one. So those 2 can just go over there. So this is 3.4 and this is 2.5. The length of it is 8.6. Is that going to be too long then? Maybe not. What did I say? 8.6. So if I go there, technically, she says, yes, that's exactly what I did, Cheryl. My brain was with you, Cheryl. Okay, so this one has a thicker border and then the other one is thinner. But we are up to assembly and looking for embellishments if we feel they need them. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit warm, so I've dealt with that. Just putting our layers together and then I can pop them on dimensionals. But I see these images both have the perfect spot for some embellishments because we do have that little bit of white space. I could keep it as white space, but I could also pop a couple of embellishments in here. Okay, got that. Hi, love.
Hi.
Oh, do you want to have a look at my colouring? What? Oh, Lavender's, if anyone's been around here long enough, Lavender's bird Pee-wee is back.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Did you see the message under?
I did.
Cool.
Yeah, Pee-wee is Pee-wee still a baby magpie?
No, he's an adult.
He's an adult.
He's just just a clumsy one. Do you know those blue pots?
Come closer so they can hear.
You know those blue pots?
I do know the blue pots with your herbs in them.
He thinks that the reflection is another bird, so he keeps trying to attract his reflection.
Oh no, as long as he doesn't break the glaze on my blue pots, that's
I don't think
fine.
he's strong enough.
Right. Yeah. Even Dad mentioned that he hadn't seen Pee-wee in a while. I thought that was a bit cute. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he's lost the weird thing on the back of his foot, which is good. So he's walking a bit more normally.
That's good.
I'm going to go out and do some shopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you buying for me?
I'm going to buy lettuce, some cream cheese, and I'm going to go to Spotlight and get some blue tack for all the core sheets. Or do we have blue tack?
Did you bring the blue tack back from...
No.
Right.
We did.
Woolworths should have... Are you going to Wyoming?
Yeah.
Or go to Coles?
Okay.
They have blue tack. Why go all the way to Spotlight?
Oh, I just didn't know where else to get blue tack.
Yep, get blue tack. Or I'd go to Office Works. But they should have it in Coles.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
That's okay. Save you a trip.
Yes.
Okay. So, happy with both of those. While I'm gluing, I'm going to keep gluing. A kid or a calf, all males. Oh, a stag or a buck. Yes. Female, a hind, or a doe. Yes. Be afraid, Cheryl. Be very afraid that we are thinking alike. Okay, we're getting there. We're up to the assembly bit. See how these all come together. Although we roughly know how they're going to come together. But it's always great having them come together as we like. That garden green looks great behind that. Because you've got so much red. It really does just frame it perfectly. Okay. Da-da-da-da, that's that done. And this will go here. And then this will go there. Yes, perfect. Both on dimensionals. Love that one. Nice and simple. Loving the texture. I wish I could have the same texture in the sentiment, but the stitch rectangle dies are long retired. And I don't know that that sentiment would actually fit in a stitch rectangle die. Now, I do have a choice for you girls because this paper has just flipped over. So we can either use this big tree pattern. Let me just see how that looks. We could use the big, oh, you lose most of the trees, don't you? The big tree pattern or the little tree pattern. I think the little tree pattern may just work better. But I'm now looking at this, thinking that this now needs to be on a mat because we matted the sentiment. think about it while I put dimensionals on this one. Little trees, yeah, I agree. Must be Prancer. Okay, I'm going to put this one over here so we can talk about the matting while I do this one. Hey Suzanne, how are you? You're seeing end products. If you want to see all my colouring, I did 2 different types of colouring. I used watercolour pencils and I used Stampin' Blends today on the Reindeer Fun images. Okay. And just some on this one. But we're just trying to work out, yes, it needs a mat. Yeah, when I added a mat to one, I definitely needed to add a mat to the other. Oh, well, that's okay. While we're going, we'll get it right. Okay. So I'm going to put the sentiment down first, and then I can put my focal image where I would like it from there. Okay. Not in that place. Oh dear. Just across a little bit. Just want to get the evenness side to side. And I kind of don't want it sitting on a green line either. So I just want to go here. Because if it's sitting on a green line, it kind of adds and makes it look like a larger mat than what it is. Where if I have it sitting like that, or is that too high? That's too high. Need to just pull it down a little. So just here and here, I think. Hopefully you cannot hear my husband snoring. Must be nice to have lunchtime siestas. Okay, just need to take a breath. That is not going to be even, and it doesn't help that these lines aren't straight. It truly doesn't. I think it's just going to have to be what it is, and if we're on that green line, that's where it's going to stay. Oh my dear word, I didn't put one of these in the middle. No saggy middles. Okay. Right, got it. Or blend the background. I could blend the background. I could just grab out like a balmy blue coloured pencil and just lightly give it a bit of a background. I don't know that these actually need embellishing at all. Now I kind of do want to lift this up. Let's see if I'm going to rip anything grabbing this up. Nope. Oh, no ripping, but that one didn't want to move. That's okay. Pulling it up to where it was in the first place. Oh, jeez Louise. It's okay. It's all okay. Okay, I do just need to add one more dimensional in here just because that other one didn't want to move. But having it up higher did work. But you never know until you pop it together. Okay. There we go. So is that one done? I could, where am I? Yes. I could add a little bit of blingy bling. Maybe kind of, I think these are a bit too playful. I could just add some silver druzy. Even these might just work nicely. Now these are gold, but they're not gold. Let's just add a few. Yeah, these look good. Now, when using these, you have to be really careful around the butt area because they can very, very easily look like reindeer poo. Okay, like that there. And then probably going to put, oops, one of these. No, that's a bit big. Because those ones are a little bigger than our big ones. But that's okay. So put one just at the end to cheer and put one at the start of May. And I think we're good. So there's that one completely done. Yeah, there was a bit of needing. No stealing my counting here. So love how that one turned out. Very traditional with the traditional style of reindeer. Okay, let's just pop these back in. I'm going to open my colour pencils and just very quickly grab out. That is, I think that's not it, maybe this one's balmy blue. So, whoops, almost ruined my Melon Mambo one. Okay, just let me grab my paper here because I have a feeling we will go off the sides. See, this is actually really quite dark. It's okay. And then what I will do, I will go around and I will soften it. Just trying to keep it light. Who didn't put back their blender pen? That would be me, because I can't see it now. Okay, I'm not loving it, but guess what? I have committed to this, so I kind of have to go with it. I've ruined it. I hate it. I know that is not a good word, but I really, truly don't like it. I'm glad you're saying lovely on that card and not lovely on what I'm doing now, because, okay, this is better. With me just going, I think the lines that I was doing were the wrong choice. Cannot believe I stuffed that bit up. It's okay. It may be salvageable. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I was not. Whoops. Okay, that looks better. It does look better. Okay. I know. I know. I know. It's all good. It's all good. So you can see what I've done, just adding that soft balmy blue. Yep, you can see it. Maybe join the grey to make it look like, yes. Yes, okay, good idea. Because we weren't really going in that direction at the start. Okay, that's joined. Oh, found it. It was in with the pens. That will be a totally logical place to put it, girls. Okay, that does look better, the ground. And now I think I just want to add a little bit more blue. Always go onto scrap first and then just get your right angle. And I am using the lightest of hands here, like I am talking super duper light. I feel like I'm barely touching the paper. Okay, so let's go in and soften this. It does take the colour back quite a bit, but also intensifies it at the same time. It's a bit bizarre. So those heavier lines get intensified and the lighter lines sort of don't. Okay, so let's try this sky again without making anything pill. So you can see I am going fairly light with this as well. Okay, right, we are done. Lid. If you were the lid, you would be, I have no idea. Yes, I do. I found it. Okay, right. We've made it just. It's all good. All is good. Okay, dimensionals. No, it is good to try different things. I redeemed it. I like it now. I just had to put another layer. I like it. And I went a little heavy-handed to start with. So you can see that was my first scribble, and then they were my subsequent scribbles. So it's definitely light hand, because you can put colour down, but you can't take it away. So that's fine. It's all good. And this is how long we've been on. It says it wants me to stand up. And really, my tummy's telling me it's lunchtime too. Okay, I need to take this one out because that one has no backing. My perfect lines are ruined. Okay. That and that should be fine. Let's stick this down. Okay. Hopefully, we all agree that we have redeemed this card. So we have our water trees. Then I am I'm going to stick this down first, I think. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. Take all of the backings off, and now I have it stuck to me. Dear word. Oh, thank you for the fun journey so far, girls. And guys that are watching the replay. So I'm going to pop this one somewhere about here. And now, because this background is the balmy blue and the smoky slate, that is popping off the white background. And Miss Louisa and Owen are back from their prance. I don't know if they had a prance or a walk.
We saw Rhino.
Who's Rhino?
A dog that lives near the dog park.
Oh, that's lovely. I've never met Rhino before. Is that the one that lives on the corner? They live in the street of the park?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the dad is quite tall? Yes, okay. We're not sure. Iridescent foil gems here. Perfect for Christmas. I don't think we need them on there, but I think maybe... Oh, perfect. One here and one on the other side. Perfect. Just little finishing touch. Oh, midnight snack there. Yes. No. This is definitely going to be lunch. Definitely lunch. Okay. So we started out today by stamping our 2 reindeers from the Reindeer Fun stamp set. So our Prancer, as you guys have named him, he was coloured with Stampin' Blends. So we used crumb cake, and we stamped this stamp here, which is the harness, in pecan pie. Then cut out with stylish shape stars, which I've used for both images. The doe and the fawn, we used basic grey on the fawn, and we used early espresso watercolour pencils. So the watercolour pencils, let's see. So I have them here in a container. So we used those, and then we used a blender pen to smooth out. I'll show you this one first. So that's this one close up. And then we used the blender pen to smooth out our colouring. I used, and it's not called Reindeer Fun, it is called Reindeer Days Designer Series paper for the 2 backgrounds. And we use a coordinating colours, so real red, garden green, and granny apple green. We used, now these ones are called, because they are newer, these are called gold textured dots. So we use those. They are a bit more amber than gold. They're not metallic, but they are gold in colour. And I also used the foil iridescent gems. They're not dots, they're foil iridescent gems. So very similar design, but just a bit different. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope I showed you some different colouring. I don't know. This one, very simple. This one, a bit more involved, but definitely enjoyable. Haven't got sore hands because I was using a very light hand to do my colouring. But yeah, hopefully you can grab out your pencils and blends and colour in some cute critters. So any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. A link to my store, including the 30% off kit sale, is in the description box, as is my joining link with the extra $51 in the joining special at the moment. And you can just grab a discount until, like Leslie, maybe 17 years later, you decide to just go back to being a customer. So there is no penalty for leaving, there's no loopholes, anything like that. If you don't make the minimums, there's nothing to pay. You keep what you got and you just go back. But in the meantime, you definitely are a part of my Wicked Woodies team. So any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Everyone sleep well, and I appreciate you all being here. Have a great weekend, especially the Aussies. Have a great long weekend. Enjoy World Card Making Day if you are participating in the Stampin' Up event. Enjoy that, and I will post some details to my Zoom on social media, and I will probably send a newsletter as well. So have a great time, and I shall catch you next time. Bye.